Good morning, everybody. Will DuPree here again in the KXAN live studio. We appreciate you joining us here in our stream. We wanted to share some breaking news that it's just coming into our newsroom. We've learned that Governor Greg Abbott is calling for the investigation into ERCOT, which oversees the state electric grid and has mandated outages because of shortened power supply due to this winter storm. The governor is also calling for ERCOT reform to be an emergency item in the Texas state legislature. So we're going to talk about that here in just a moment, provide more details for all of you out there and read you the governor's statement. We're also going to share some information that ERCOT is sharing within the last few moments, saying that it has now directed local utilities to restore power to about 400,000 households. That is a significant number. However, there are an estimated 4 million people that would still leave out at this time. Undoubtedly, many people here in Austin, too. So let's get into that news. If you're just joining us, once again, I'm Will DuPree. We're going to be talking about Governor Greg Abbott's latest announcement coming within the last few minutes. Take a look right here. This is the statement that he sent out shortly. It says right there, Governor Abbott declares ERCOT reform an emergency item. His statement begins, Governor Greg Abbott today declared the reform of the Electric Reliability Council of Texas, or ERCOT, an emergency item this legislative session. In declaring this item an emergency, the governor is calling on the legislature to investigate ERCOT and ensure Texans never again experience power outages on the scale they have seen over the past several days. The governor then shared a statement, and you'll see it right there at the bottom. Quote, the Electric Reliability Council of Texas has been anything but reliable over the past 48 hours. He continues saying, far too many Texans are without power and heat for their homes as our state faces freezing temperatures and severe winter weather. This is unacceptable. Reviewing the preparations and decisions by ERCOT is an emergency item so we can get a full picture of what caused this problem and find long-term solutions. I thank my partners in the House and Senate for acting quickly on this challenge, and I will work with them to enhance the Texas's electric grid and ensure that our state never experiences power outages like this again. You're again looking at a statement that Governor Greg Abbott has released within the past few moments, saying that ERCOT reform will be an emergency item in front of the Texas state legislature. He's also asking the legislature to investigate ERCOT based on this prolonged outage that is being still in effect here in the state, including here in Austin and the surrounding area. So we wanted to hop on and share this latest information from the governor. We also reported earlier this morning that the Texas House Speaker, Dade Phelan, is going to convene and ask for two joint virtual meetings to happen on February 25th, looking into these electric blackouts. And we will, of course, keep reporting on that. As we're sharing that information about the governor's latest decision, I want to pull up this tweet because ERCOT has shared this update in the last 30 minutes. It says that ERCOT has directed local utilities to restore 400,000 households in the last hour and continues generation availability is improving. Again, ERCOT, which had mandated that local utilities and public utilities to reduce the power that it's using, which caused outages, including hundreds of thousands of them here in the Austin area. It's now saying that it has received enough power generation from those power suppliers, and it has directed local utilities to restore 400,000 households in the last hour. Our own reporting, though, shows that that still leaves about 4 million customers throughout the entire state without power at this time, despite that progress that ERCOT shared in a tweet just a few moments ago, again saying it's asking and directing local utilities to restore 400,000 households in the last hour. Generation availability is improving. Earlier this morning, I did an interview with the president and CEO of ERCOT, Bill Magnus. He did say that they are expecting that solar and wind will provide more power generation. So that should help restore power to some people here in the state. However, there is no timeline at this time about when that would go into effect for people out there, which I know is frustrating for everybody that's out there trying to find answers and figuring out when their power will be back on. I'm seeing hundreds of comments in our Facebook feed there about that people want power now and that it's been going on for more than a day at this time. We hear you. We are asking questions of different entities, including ERCOT and the governor. We're hoping that he will be joining at some point for an interview today with our officials and our reporters here at KXAN, so please stay with us. But once again, if you're just joining us, this latest information from the governor saying that ERCOT reform will now be an emergency item that the state legislature must consider in this current legislative session. Additionally, the governor is asking for the legislature to investigate ERCOT and ensure that Texans never again experience power outages on the scale they have seen over the last several days. Just a second ago, I saw a tweet from City Council member Mackenzie Kelly here in Austin, and she shared this information. I'll bring that up full screen so you all can see. This is a message for businesses. It says, "We need your help. Areas with power likely share a circuit with a critical load circuit that are not subject to outages. Critical load circuits include hospitals, control centers, 911, the airport, and water and wastewater plants. We are in the midst of a Texas electric grid emergency where conservation of energy is critical." And this is again from City Council member Mackenzie Kelly. She's saying what businesses can do if they are close to one of those critical load circuits. What they can do is closed businesses should eliminate their power use as much as possible. Take any measure that's safe to reduce the amount of power used at your building or business. And everyone should lower thermostats and turn off all non-essentials. Again, this information coming from City Council member Mackenzie Kelly in the last few minutes. She also said right here that there was an update about warming centers and shelter updates from the city itself. As you can see right here, hope you all can read that pretty well. Austin Energy continues to have customers' power turned off as dictated by ERCOT. The demand for power continues to outpace the available supply. The Austin Travis County Emergency Operations Center remains activated and is supporting a variety of needs that are present in the community. Shelters remain open 24/7 and will continue to operate for as long as there is a need. The Palmer Event Center remains our primary warming center. Thanks to Austin ISD, we are able to open 2 additional facilities but have extremely limited capacity. Those sites are intended for our most vulnerable populations, especially those who have medical devices that need power to operate. The centers with limited available capacity are listed right there, including the Palmer Event Center, that's at 900 Barton Springs Road here in Austin. Mendez Middle School at 5106 Village Square Drive here in Austin, and Northeast Early College High School at 7104 Berkman Drive. The city has additional shelters operating, but they are currently at capacity, as you see right there in that message. Additionally, this is advice for everybody out there about power use. We need everyone with power to reduce their usage immediately. If you have power, conserve energy to help stabilize the power grid for the rest of our community. Turn off lights, turn down thermostats to 68 degrees, close shades and blinds to reduce heat, loss through windows, turn off and unplug non-essential lights and appliances, and avoid using large appliances like ovens and washing machines. Additionally, there it says if your power is out, we know this is extremely difficult, please do everything you can to stay warm. Close your blinds and curtains again to keep in heat. Close off as many rooms as you can. Wear multiple layers of loose-fitting warm clothing. Place towels or rags in cracks under doors. This information coming and being shared by Mackenzie Kelly, the City Council member here in Austin. We thank you again for watching. This is information that we wanted to share because it's late breaking for all of us here and for all of you, so we wanted to hop on and share it quickly. Additional updates will be coming throughout the day, I am certain, so we will hop back on as soon as we can to provide the latest. We thank you all for watching as long as you have, and I wish I had a little more consolation to share with all of you about updates for when power will be restored for you. It brings me no joy to say that I do not have that answer at this time. We did receive, again, that information from ERCOT, which oversees the state electric grid, saying that it has directed local utilities to restore power to 400,000 households here within the state, and more generation availability will become available throughout the day. So we will again keep updates with that. I thank you all again for watching our stream. We'll be back throughout the day with additional updates. Please stay with us as we have and track the latest details to put out there to all of you. Once again, I'm DuPree here in the KXAN Live studio. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here. Take care.